Friday, South Zone of Florida always opens on the first Saturday in March. That would be March the 2nd, which is tomorrow. So we traveled from central Mississippi, made it all the way down here to this place. The goal for tonight is to try to figure out some kind of game plan for in the morning. It's myself, Jordan, and Jessi. I'll waste any time, we'll get out and start looking.
With no time to waste, we get moving with hopes of getting eyes or ears on turkeys. The number one thing we have going for us is that we have a lot of history built on this place. And of course, it's always a good thing for a turkey hunter when you find a recent prescribed burn. Let's make sure to take note of that. With it being less than an hour until dark, we head to a spot where we have had a lot of success over the years.
Just set that backside of it, we're still 350 from it.
That's gonna be funny. All I can see is your head go.
I was walking through that cattle trail and it's still enough light I can see. There's right before I hooted, looked down, there's a big old gobbler tracking that where the cow's been crossing through right there. That's what we want. That means we've hunted this place long enough. I have a track marked in here, we can just slip in here pretty easy. Yeah, look at that right there. Got it about marked where they are. Yeah. Perfect. That's a game plan for the morning. You do it. Right there.
Did you hear one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh. You guys are playing.
Now that we have a solid game plan, we get some rest and slip right back in there the next morning. At the first sign of daylight, we quickly realized that we weren't dealing with one gobbling turkey. We were dealing with a flock. Our game plan at first was to stay quiet and just let the morning unfold. But then, as it got brighter and closer to fly down time, we would start calling aggressively, with hopes of getting either an early pitch down from a gobbler or raise the curiosity of the hens and jakes that we had heard. The turkey you just heard fly down was a hen, and she pitched down to the hard left of our setup. She's almost standing right under the other turkeys that are still roosted.
Right there. Ah, they're right there. Slow down, slow down. Get your safety off, Jessi.
Oh, I see it.
See him, like I got him.
Another one just flew down. Another one just flew down.
Yeah. 2 longbeards and a jake.
As the trees emptied and the old pond bed filled up, we realized the flock of turkeys was even bigger than we thought. We quickly picked out the 2 longbeards, but they were swallowed up by a sea of jakes. And they were way too concerned with each other rather than our calling.
Should I stay where I'm at?
Yeah.
The clucking and yelping that you're hearing is hens. They all emptied out of the tree and stayed to the hard left. We still couldn't see them. For a moment, we thought this might work to our advantage. The group of gobblers and jakes kind of working our direction before the hens joined up with them. But unfortunately, it didn't work out like that. The more those hens yelped, the more those gobblers and jakes would drift towards them, making our chances of success continue to dwindle. Once again, we thought we were in the chips. At this point, several jakes and both gobblers are within 40 yards, but they are too far to Jessi's left for her to feel comfortable with taking the shot. We had no choice but to sit still and hope that they drifted more to the right. Bottom line, flocks of turkeys can be hard to deal with. They're fun to watch, they're fun to listen to, but man can they be difficult to persuade. They finally drifted out to our right and in front of Jessi, but by this point, the hens had joined up with them, and they were much further out of gun range for sure. Eventually, a lead hen took out the other direction, and the gobblers literally started running to catch her. This game was over.
Well, got close.
That was fun. How far would you say that turkey was through that gap?
35, 40 yards. Well, I told you not to shoot unless you're comfortable. Better thing not to shoot.
Yeah.
That was a rodeo right there. Suckers. All the jakes came up here at 20 yards, and the two longbeards hung up over here about 40, but they were off Jessi's shoulder and just didn't have a good rest, and she didn't feel comfortable shooting, so better to let them walk than to push the issue, especially on the first morning.
I think that did help me get my jitters out, though.
Yeah,
There you go.
got to see them do turkey stuff.
I did a lot of turkey stuff.
That was fun.
7:30 on the nose. That big flock of turkeys that we got on this morning finally eased off. So we elected to go a different direction rather than trying to chase them. Big numbers of turkeys like that, all in a wad, a big flock, just notoriously hard to deal with. So we're gonna hope that they're not flocked up like that all over the place, because if they are, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult than normal. We will play the hand we're dealt. We're gonna stick and move, see if we can't see or strike something.
We were easing down a 2-track road when Jordan thought he heard a gobble and stopped to call.
As fast as he's responding, he can't be that far.
That's what you know how it is in there. Especially on this muggy day, it sound ain't gonna carry that far.
One thing about turkey hunting in Florida, it will throw off your distance gauge on turkey gobbles worse than you can imagine. I don't know if it's the sand, the thick palmetto woods, a combination of a bunch of stuff, but we have learned the hard way. Always assume they're closer than they sound.
So we were making a loop. We heard a turkey way off and couldn't get a good gauge on where he was. We made a loop. We heard him from up here about 100 yards and thought he was this way. So we went down this fire lane, got down there and yelped, and he ends up being right through there. So I don't know if he's gonna come through this stuff. He's probably gonna come around the road if he comes. So we're setting up, facing back the way we came from. Get back here and see what he does.
Can you turn my chair a little bit?
Hurry up.
Hey, wait. Oh. Okay, it's okay.
All right, careful.
Okay.
At this point, the gobbler had closed so much distance so quickly and then fallen quiet after our shifting around, we were scared that we had spooked him.
I ain't heard him drumming since we made all that movement.
Thankfully, we were wrong.
I see him.
Okay, I hear him drumming.
I'm looking at him.
Is he far to the left?
He's gonna come up that road.
Just be still.
Get your safety on.
The gobbler went right back the way he came, and for a second, we thought it was over.
He gone.
They see us.
I don't think so. It's like he just walked out in the road and looked around and then turned around and walked back.
Until Jordan heard him drumming just inside the woods.
Probably hear him drumming.
And them drums are saying,
Yeah. Hey, right side.
I see him.
Don't get so fast. Just ease around that way real slow.
I don't see him.
I know, that's good. Ease your car to the right. He's coming out the road. Real slow. Don't move so fast.
I got him.
Tell me when.
Kill it.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. All day, every day. Fantastic.
That got intense, didn't it? You did good, baby. You did good. He is a pretty one.
I'm not gonna lie. That was intense.
That guy
That
is
was
a real
really
one.
intense, and it happened so fast.
I was back there barking at you. Don't move.
I
move,
know,
don't
the
move.
pressure from you.
I think I had the camera rolling when the chair flipped over.
You did?
I think so.
I didn't know what was going on because I was like, we can't move a whole lot because he wasn't. But I seen his feet through a little hole down
He
here.
was in gun range. He was just
Yeah.
the way we didn't think he was going to be that way.
Kind of get y'all in I guess what's going on. This morning we got on a big group of turkeys and they strutted and gobbled right outside the gun range for 25 minutes. Finally, I guess the boss hen flew down and they took out. We made a big loop and sure enough, yep, right here and heard a turkey. We had them coursed that way. It's in Florida with all these palmettos and thickets, it is hard to course turkey sometimes. And we started down this road, got down there, yelped, and was like, okay, he's over here. So we came back and backtracked, and sure enough, he came right on up there. And Jessi, and we hadn't 100% verified a name yet, but baby number 2 is with us here, so we got, she got her first turkey here this morning too.
That was a lot of fun. I just know I've never had that happen where, he came out right there and then went back. And I was waiting for him to come back out there. But he came out way over here. He moved fast over there.
He pulled a sneak on
He
us.
got there really quick.
He's like, I'm gonna take her by surprise.
But he popped out and saw that hen and said,
She's by herself. More than what we're thinking, more than likely this is a subdominant gobbler that got kicked out of that big flock up there. So they're a little bit more timid, seems like, most of the time. And when he saw he didn't have any competition, he got a little bit more relaxed and didn't just had to get out in the open. We wasn't gonna wait on him to show what he's gonna do for sure. That ain't turkey hunting. This is turkey hunting. As soon as you get a shot,
Couldn't have done it without you.
proud of you, Lou.
I don't know about y'all, but that's turkey hunting to me. The whole morning. From the big flock dodging us, to the lone longbeard trying to sneak in on us, and of course the satisfaction of closing the deal. Man, there's just nothing like spring. Next week, we're going deep into the South Florida swamps. It's mine and Jordan's turn to hunt, and believe me, you don't want to miss it.